So in elementary school, I had uniforms. When I went to middle school, they said no more uniforms. I was like, oh, awesome, right? And my mom's looking through all these clothes, and finally my mom finds this one pair of pants. And my mom's so excited. Look, mijo, look what I found. Look, on sale, on sale. Back to school pants, right? My mom goes, go try them on. Andale. I go, I'm not gonna try them on. Guys, these were purple, and they had a white stripe right here. She goes, oh, look, these pants have a ruler. I go, Mom, I'm not gonna measure stuff with my pants, right? That's not cool. I'm gonna be in class. Here, let me measure that for you. I got this. My mom made me wear them on the first day of middle school. I showed up, I tried to blend in, and then all of a sudden, this dude walks in, boom, and he opens the door, and he sits down right next to me. He goes, you wanna buy a nickel sack? I go, nickel sack? Why do I want a bag full of nickels? So I started minding my own business over here. And he stood up, he goes, no, you wanna buy a nickel sack? Pull that little plastic baggie. And I looked at it and I was like, oh no, I don't wanna buy that. So I said, no, I'm cool. And before I could turn around, he gives me one of the biggest punches I've ever had. He goes, boom, and he hits me, man. And like, now I'm on the floor and I'm thinking to myself, who gets hit on the first day of school, right? Like, he hit me hard. How do I know? Because I flew out of my chair and I slid like 20 inches according to the ruler on my pants, because I went back and I measured it. And at this point, man, I got up and I ran out to the hallway. At this point, man, I'm running as fast as I can. You know, there's teachers in the hallway. Hey, where are you going, kids? Slow down. And I'm not listening. Why? Because I'm looking for the bathroom. I find the bathroom. I run in there. I go to the sink, put some water on my hands, and I put some water on my face. I'm trying to regain composure as much as possible because I realized I'd just been physically assaulted. And I didn't know how to respond. You know the message that I received? Hey man, you better not be a snitch or else we're gonna come after you and your family. I got that message loud as clear as a 10-year-old. 12 years old gang member, by the way, assaulting me, trying to sell me drugs. You think I'm gonna snitch? No, why? Because I adopted snitching as a cultural norm. And one of the things I've learned is that cultural norms will dictate behavior. I didn't say a word. And because I didn't say a word, I was assaulted, not one time, I was assaulted over and over by the same guy. Well, I thought I was protecting my family though. And in my 12-year-old mind, I'm protecting everybody by not saying a word. And I'm the one that ultimately paid the price. But then I've learned, like, there's a difference, and this is what we need to teach our students. Like, there's a difference between snitching and reporting. See, because when you snitch, you do it for the satisfaction of seeing someone get in trouble. That's a snitch. But when you report, you do it so that people can get help. Why? Because hurt people hurt people. Snitch, I want you to get in trouble. Report, I want you to get help. And our kids are walking around going, man, I don't want to be a snitch. How many of our kids are afraid to say something? Our kids are waiting for us to give them the permission to say it's okay to say something. Because my story is no different than a lot of the students who are in your classrooms. People who have been hurt in their past, it's highly likely they might hurt somebody else in the future. In other words, sometimes hurt people tend to hurt people. I start thinking about Jose and his life, like what had to happen in his life up to this point where he would walk into the first day of middle school and think it's okay to physically assault me, because that's what he did. Yeah, hurt people, but I've also learned that healed people heal people. And that is why it's important for students to, yes, get the counseling they need. Yes, go to therapy if they need therapy. Yes, talk to the teacher who they can finally open up with, that person that they can finally vent with. I envision students with a pipe coming out of their chest. Why? Because everybody wants to connect. Is it not true? And what happens is, if they don't have adults in their lives who they can connect with, they just connect with their peers. Peers who have broken homes. They're like, you have a broken home? I have a broken home. You know what? We got something in common. Why don't we connect? Gangs, let's connect. You're open to me? Man, you accept me? Let's connect. We live in a society where they want to connect and they always want to be connected. And the question is, are we going to give the time to connect? Because ultimately, if they don't get the help they need, what you don't talk out, you act out. You can either build people up or you can tear people down. It's not where you start, it's where you end up that matters. Because every student is one adult away from being a success story. And you might be that adult. So the question is, who are you investing in today?